actually.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, 7:25. Join me if you like.
Shall do. Mr. President, I want to bring to the House's attention a very, very important issue regarding medical gas and licensing of plumbing. In late September, Safe Work New South Wales announced that criminal charges against the South Western Sydney Local Health District have been dropped. Legal proceedings had been brought against the Health District after a cross-connection of gas delivery outlets led to the devastating death of a baby boy in July 2016, and after a baby girl was tragically left with life-altering and serious brain damage in 2016 at Bankstown Lidcombe Hospital. The newborn babies were administered nitrous oxide instead of oxygen. The decision to drop the charges against the South Western Sydney Local Health District comes prior to the Coroner's Office finishing its investigation into the tragic and devastating death of John, a newborn baby. The Deputy State Coroner is currently being assisted in the inquiry by the Crown Solicitor's Office. Instead of proceeding with the criminal charges against the Health District that were confirmed in 2018, Safe Work has now announced that the local health district has entered into an enforceable undertaking. Safe Work has stated that the strategies are likely to deliver long-term sustainable safety improvements. However, these undertakings are grossly inadequate and they fail to address the core issue, which is leaving people across New South Wales at risk. It is hard to believe, Mr. President, but there is no requirement, can you believe it, in New South Wales to have a qualification to work with medical gas in both installation and maintenance. The main risks associated with medical gas include contamination of the pipelines and then the cross-connections of gas delivery outlets, which tragically occurred in the case of the Bankstown Lidcombe Hospital. There are serious concerns that this horrible tragedy could be repeated if the government keeps failing to take action to address the absence of medical gas licensing and mechanical services licensing in this state. The Victorian and Queensland governments have seen the importance of establishing these licences to protect their residents. In fact, in response to the tragic events that took place in Bankstown Lidcombe Hospital, the Queensland government passed legislation to ensure that individuals responsible for the installation and maintenance of medical gas pipes are licensed. It is disgraceful that the New South Wales government has failed to take action after these devastating events occurred in our state, Mr. President. The government needs to ensure our hospitals and health facilities have skilled and qualified individuals carrying out these vital services that can have life and death consequences. The Plumbing Trades Employees Union, led by the New South Wales State Secretary Theo Samatsopoulos, has been bringing attention to this public safety issue and has been advocating for regulatory intervention in cooperation with the industry. The union has been highlighting that medical gas is an area that is growing in its complexity, and they have been stressing that the absence of quality training can have catastrophic outcomes, as we've seen. The union has rightfully been asserting that licences need to be established, including a mechanical services plumbing and a medical gas occupation licence. The most effective method in mitigating risks to public safety is ensuring a licensing system is established, as it is the best way to ensure that there is only trained and skilled individuals working on high-risk installations. SafeWorks' enforceable undertaking for the Health District includes an electronic contractor registration kiosk in acute facilities. Creating a kiosk identifying contractors doesn't solve the problem at the core, that the New South Wales Government does not require licences for individuals that install and maintain mechanical services and medical gas systems. In addition, the kiosk is problematic as contractors working in hospitals around New South Wales use subcontractors for these services that involve medical gas. This is a public safety issue, Mr. President. Our government needs to take action, as the Victorian and Queensland governments have. The cross-connection of gas delivery outlets at Bankstown Lidcombe Hospital was a terrible and heartbreaking tragedy, Our hearts continue to go out to the two families. We need to make sure that this never happens here in New South Wales and properly regulate and licence this trade, Mr President.